This is Kim Butler with Cherry Creek Properties, and I have a question for you. You know, it's March, the end of March, third of the year's gone away, and what is your plan for making more money and keeping more of your money in your pocket this coming year? I want to show you why I switched to Cherry Creek Properties about last May and the difference that it made to my bottom line. Now, if you are a little bit like me, you might want to consider Cherry Creek Properties as an alternative because it made a ton of difference when I went to the bank after every closing. So let me run some numbers by you and see what you think. You know, if you're one of those agents that's selling 10 to 12 transactions per year, you probably have empty pockets like this fellow here, and you're wondering, where'd all the money go? Well, let's take a look a little closer at where the money does go. Here I've created a chart, and in this example, I'm using the assumption that you're selling one sale per month at an average price of $300,000. Okay? And with a commission split where you have a cap like this, 30% goes to the market center, 6% to national, and you have an office fee every month. And so from each of those transactions, there's $9,000 that starts out, but you're only going to keep $5,650, and you're going to pay out a total of $3,350 per transaction. That's your split. So if you follow that down, about down here on the 8th transaction, you're capped. And so now you just have your office fee. But at the end of the year, with one sale per month, averaging $300,000, you've paid out $22,320. If you look at this chart right here, this red area, your cost, that's represented right there, that 22. And you're going to keep $85,680. This is the part you keep. Well, let's compare that to Cherry Creek Properties. Instead of paying 30% plus 6% or 36%, you just pay a flat $249 per transaction. And your office fee, well, that's $25 a month. So instead of taking home $5,600, you're going to take $87.26 out of each transaction. And with your fee and your office fee, this is what you're paying out. So after a year, you've paid out $3,200, which is this little red spot right here on the graph. And that was your cost. But the blue part here, you kept $104,712 instead of only $85 out of the exact same 12 transactions in a year. And what that adds up to is the difference of being able to buy a new car every year or go on a vacation. So the choice is yours, depending on what your situation is. But if you're not knocking it out of the park, if you're just barely capping every year and you're not getting to that 100%, you're losing this much money. And there are alternatives. And Cherry Creek Properties is a pretty good alternative. Now you say, what about technology? What do they give you? Well, this is SkySlope. This is our system, and I like it a lot better. I'm going to go into manage transactions here. I got a transaction going here, and this is one thing I like, this checklist. This checklist is already there. You don't have to create it. It's already there. Everything that's red is a required document that you know you need to upload. And if it's yellow, that means I've uploaded it. And when it gets close to closing time, then they're going to go in the compliance department and they're going to turn that green. And it's real easy. You don't have to sit and wonder what documents you need to load. It's plain and simple. You need the red ones all filled in. These happen at closing time. This happened back when we did the listing. And these are the transactions that are happening right during the sale. So it's a real easy system. You're going to like it. You don't lose anything. Everything you need to be in business is there for you. Now, if you like the social life of Keller Williams and you have an office there, you might want to stay there. It's a great company. I really like Keller Williams, the people, and I like Gary Keller. But I also have a responsibility to myself and my family, and I have to think, what kind of agent am I? How many sales am I going to make in a year? And do I want to give away enough money to, buy a new car every year? And the answer is, I really don't. I need the money that I earn, and Cherry Creek lets me keep way more money out of each sale, and it makes a huge difference. The best part is when I go to the bank after a transaction, the money's in my pocket instead of out of my pocket. Give it some thought. Let me know if you have any questions, and I'll do everything I can to help you, okay? You have a great day.